They say the darkest nights give birth to the brightest mornings. But what if your morning could decide whether your soul rises or falls? In a quiet town on the edge of the English countryside, there lived a man named Elyas Marlowe. Elyas wasn't an ordinary manat, at least not anymore. He once had everything: wealth, recognition, and comfort. But now, he lived in a small abandoned house, where the only sound every morning was the creak of the floorboards beneath his restless steps. No one in the town knew why Elyas had chosen this isolated life. They whispered stories. Some said he was haunted. Others believed he had lost his mind. But the truth was far stranger. One foggy morning, Elyas woke before dawn, his heart racing. He had the same nightmare again. Shadowy figure standing by his bedside, whispering, "Your mornings decide your eternity." Terrified yet curious, Elyas decided to change his routine. Instead of rolling back into despair, he lit a small candle, opened his window to the cold morning air, and whispered a prayer. "God, guide me. If this life has meaning, show me." And something extraordinary happened. The next morning, Elyas forced himself to rise before the sun again. But this time, he walked through the fields where mist clung to the grass. As he walked, he saw a young boy sitting alone on a broken fence. The boy's clothes were torn, his eyes hollow, yet his lips moved silently as if in prayer. Elyas asked gently, "Why do you sit here at this hour?" The boy replied, "Because every morning I remind myself I am alive. If I'm alive, I still have a chance to change." Those words struck Elyas like thunder. From that day on, Elyas built a new routine. He began each morning with silence, then gratitude, then prayer. He replaced his fears with whispers of faith, his despair with reflections of hope. A shadow in his nightmares no longer appeared, because Elyas was no longer afraid. But one morning, something terrifying happened. He awoke before dawn and found a letter slipped under his door. The paper was old, the handwriting uneven. It read, "The one who wins the morning wins the soul. Don't stop, or the shadows will return." Elyas trembled, but he understood. This was no ordinary message. It was a reminder that his battle was spiritual, not worldly. Weeks turned into months. Elyas became a different man. The villagers noticed a glow in his eyes, a calm in his voice. He began guiding others, teaching them the power of beginning the day with prayer, reflection, and purpose. But one evening, as the sun dipped low, a stranger came to Elyas's door. Dressed in black, face hidden beneath a hood, the figure whispered, "You escaped me in the night. But remember, the shadows still wait for those who waste their mornings." The figure vanished, leaving Elyas shaken, yet strengthened. For he finally understood. Mornings are not just about rising from sleep, they are about rising from within. Friends, every morning we have the opportunity to choose our fate. Will we succumb to the whispers of fear and doubt? Or will we stand tall against the darkness, knowing that our souls are in God's hands? We must begin each day with intention, with a clear purpose to follow the path of righteousness. Let us remember it's not the hours we live, but how we live those hours that truly matters. May we all strive to be like Elyas, not just surviving, but thriving each morning, embracing the light and banishing the shadows. So my brothers and sisters, how do you begin your mornings? Do you start your days with prayer, reflection, and a clear intention to serve Allah? Remember, our actions in the morning set the tone for the rest of our day. Let us make it a habit to seek Allah's guidance, to ask for forgiveness, and to renew our commitment to living a righteous life. And remember, my friends, the power to transform our lives is within each new morning. Just as the sun rises each day, so too can we rise above our challenges and emerge stronger, purer, and more determined to walk the path of righteousness. May Allah grant us the strength and determination to seize every morning with faith and conviction. Amina, if this story touched your heart, don't forget to hit the like button, share this with your loved ones, and leave a comment below with your thoughts or any inspiring stories you'd like to hear next. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more powerful Islamic stories that will awaken your soul and ignite your faith. Thank you for joining me on this journey of faith and enlightenment.